Face, Prince Eternal, Goth Boy, Click, Misery, Club. Look at Face, Prince Eternal, Full Moon, Mystery Garden. The moon does reflect off the shores of forgiveness. What's up, Taylor? What's up, Noel? What's up, 142? What's up, Shannon? How's everyone doing? Quick update. All skateboards have shipped. We had to rent a U-Haul truck at Dark Medicine to take them to UPS. Here's what I did today. Ready? What size were they? 8 1/4. Bro, they shipped today. I just said they shipped today. They shipped today. All of them. All 100 of them. Oh my God, I just said. Oh my God. Here's what I did. I mean, some of them shipped like over the past couple of days, but only like a handful. And so I got a U-Haul, but I didn't go to like a U-Haul, actual U-Haul place. I went to I mean everything, most of the other merch shipped too. All right, so I went to it was like those places that have U-Hauls, but they're not actually U-Hauls. Like you can also like ship FedEx stuff there and rent storage space and whatever. So I went, right? Listen, I don't like to judge, but I would say that if I had ever come face to face with a serial killer, it might have been the guy working at U-Haul. So he I just got a weird feeling. Let me explain shipping real quick, okay? So if you pay for priority shipping or expedited shipping of any kind, what you are paying for, the part that's expedited is the time from when it gets to the post office to when it gets to you. Does that make sense? And sometimes, depending on the volume of orders, it takes, 1 or 2 days from when your label is printed to when the item actually goes to the post office, depending on when they're able to pick stuff up, etc. We had so much stuff that we had to take it. We couldn't burden a postal worker with hundreds of packages and a UPS guy with 100 skateboards. Oh my God. Okay, so anyway, so this dude shows me out to the truck, and he's like, is anything, this looks good? Right? And I was like, yeah, but the mirror is broken. Just so you know. It's fine with me. But the mirror is broken. Just so you know, I didn't do that. Okay? And it was okay. So me and the guys from Dark Medicine, first we go and pick up, what can I say? Say an item from the November drop that required a U-Haul to get all the boxes to the warehouse. Okay. And did that, unloaded those, and then put all the decks and like other like big boxes of merch that had to go out into the truck. Drop them off, no problems. Drop off the U-Haul, no problems. We get about 3 blocks from the U-Haul place and realize that we left our hand truck in the U-Haul. Okay. Gotta go back. So we go back. I go in, and I see the hand truck behind the desk. And I say, hey, sorry, we left the hand truck there in the truck. And he said, yeah. Question. What happened to my mirror? And I said, I don't know, dude. I didn't say dude. I just said, I don't know. Now, granted, the first time I saw this guy about an hour before, I was like, he might kill me. Already, this man might kill me. I said, it was like that when I left the lot. When we went over it. Panicking. So he just looked at me, and then he took the hand truck out from behind his desk and gave it to me, and I ran out of U-Haul. The point of that is that your skateboards are on the way. All packages are on the way. Unless you ordered them like today. Then they'll ship by Saturday. Thank you, Noel. Thank you, Noel. Reaper says, new Wicca Phase Prince Eternal fan just dropped. My son was born last night. Reaper, congratulations. Wow. His middle name is Moon because the moon does reflect off the shores of forgiveness. Anonymous, I see you. Thank you. Reaper, congratulations. Wow, I'm thrilled to hear it. If I'm doing the math correctly, that would make that child an October baby. Congratulations, Reaper. Thank you, Anonymous. Congratulations. Sometimes it's fun to be silly. I don't think Frank's silly pilling of Wicca Phase has fully worn off yet, and I'm honestly not certain that it'll ever wear off. Hey, I do have to address something slightly unpleasant. I'm going to make this quick, and listen, what's going to happen is I'm going to be like, someone's fucking around, and everyone's going to be like, is it me? You're going to know if it's you. Do not ask, don't use this platform, okay? Don't use this community to be asking other people for money. Okay? It's that easy. I know listen, I know all. Okay? In the Twitch, in the Discord, in all of the Wicca Phase fan community, I know all. I see all. Don't be asking other people for money. And don't be trying to that's all I'm going to say. And it's not just like, hey, dude, can I have $5 or something like that. If you know the person, that's fine. But I know that there's some weird manipulation going on behind the scenes. You know how I know this? Because I know everything. I am mother and I am father. I know everything. You know who you are? If you'd like to come clean, you can do so in the open forum. If you have an apology, sign your name. I won't read the name. You know who you are. If you'd like to apologize, I will read it on air. Sign your name. I won't read the name. It's just for my sake. Okay? If not, I'm going to have to ban you. I don't want to be doing that. Don't be a grifter. Don't be a con man. Don't be either of those. Trying to manipulate people into giving you money is pretty much the same thing as trying to sell, like, survival buckets on InfoWars, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Here I am feeling bad anytime I release a merch drop, asking people to spend money on it. And you get something from that. It's not like I'm like, hey, can you give me $50 just because? You give me $50, I'm giving you a skateboard. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Furthermore, if you're asking, I can't get into it. Only I'm allowed to ask for money, and I don't do it, okay? So that should also tell you that you are not allowed to do it. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, I might say more. Remember that you are a reflection of me. That's what my grandmother says. I am also grandmother and grandfather, okay? I don't want to hear about quid pro quo going on behind the scenes. You do this for me, I'll do this for you. Don't want to hear about it. And you may say, well, who cares? Adam, what do you care if person A wants to give person B money because I asked for it? Well, because person A is not always comfortable giving person B money, person A is also not always comfortable saying no when they think that they're in a safe community where there's no fuckery. They're like, oh, well, like, there's not really much fuckery here. Like, this must be legit, or this must be the norm, and maybe I'm not used to it, but, like, because this is happening through the Wicca Phase Discord or Twitch or whatever, like, this must just be, how Wicca Phase fandom is. Wrong. Couldn't be more wrong. I am mother, I am father. I do not ask you for money. You go out and make your own money. And you know how you don't make your money? By asking other people to give you money. Unless you work in a fucking Apple store. You're selling iPhones. And then you're like, give me whatever. It's not a 3 strikes you're out thing. In this case, it's a 1 strike. It's a 1 strike and Adam finds out about it. 2 strikes, you're getting roasted publicly because I have that power. Remember, I am mother, I am father. All right? Don't do it. Don't do it. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry. Here's the problem. There's 82 people here. Could have been none of you. It could have been none of you. It is potentially none of you. But if it is you, you know. And I know that guilt is probably starting to creep in right now. And that is not my fault. I hate having to do this. I hate it. I hate telling people what they can and can't do. I hate being a boss. I hate being a bad guy. Listen, you know what? One reason why I didn't like being in a band is because sometimes I would have to play this role. I didn't want to. So sometimes I would let stuff like this go. Not this specific instance. I didn't have to deal with Brianna secretly asking Pat for money or anything like that. That was not an issue. That was not the issue. Sometimes, you know, you have to lay down the law, and like I didn't want to do that. And then you know what happens? Like the if you don't, things start to, you know, fester, and then it becomes a toxic environment. We don't want that for this. Yesterday, I had to work with like one of our helpers. One of the helpers at Dark Medicine was there, but it was just me and him in the morning. Can I tell you how uncomfortable I felt telling him to do things? I hate it. Hate it. I am Wicca phase so that I can just kind of run this economy on my own with no guilt or anything. You know, I don't have to yell at anyone. The only person I have to yell at is myself. I do that anyway, so I might as well make money off of it and, you know, enjoy making music while I'm doing that. Reaper, if you would like to clip this, all of this audio, and just play it for your newborn when they, if they ever act up, God forbid they won't. Maybe you have one of those babies who will never make a mistake. You're more than welcome to clip this audio. Play this. 20 minutes in. 20 minutes in. I'm sorry, everyone. Okay. Do not do it. And if you'd like to fess up, if you want to apologize because you've made me do this and you would like to offer an apology, do it there. Sign your name. I know who you are. It's not like I'm like hearing about this and I don't know who's doing it. I know who's doing it. I am Wicca Face, Springs Eternal. Everyone's good? Everyone's good. I watched The Green Room last night. Also, last thing I'll say is if you are like, if you've been made to feel uncomfortable by this unnamed grifter, talk to me. Talk to me, talk to Taylor, talk to Noel, okay? Yes, about anyone. If you're ever... If there's anything... Because here's the thing. Like, yes, I know all, but sometimes I don't know all as quickly as I should. So, you know. Let us know, okay? We don't want... This isn't like a weird... There's no like weird secret dark side of this community or fandom. You know what I mean? Okay. So I watched this movie, The Green Room. And have you guys seen it? I'm sorry. The term grifter is like someone who just like kind of like cons for money, kind of like a con man, but like not so much. That entails. Anyway, yeah, Green Room is awesome. It's an A24 movie about a band who is their Portland. They're on tour and their Portland show gets canceled, or it gets like canceled but rescheduled. The promoter from the night before is like, "Yo, your show tomorrow is canceled." Um, but like my cousin, got you on another show. Um, but it's be aware that there might be like Nazi punks there, you know? And it turns out like the venue is like a Nazi punk venue owned by Patrick Stewart. and the band gets stuck in the green room. Really awesome movie. Loved it. I also watched Lamb last night. Have you guys seen Lamb? Lamb was weird. Cody, you thought Lamb was trash? Mosswat says Lamb was cool. I thought Lamb was Cody's is so fucking boring. I mean, I could see that. I don't know that I'm recommending Lamb, but it's definitely interesting. Cody, did you see Witch? Hereditary is probably my favorite. So you liked Witch? Okay. Here's what's happening. A24 has this if you go on their app, they have like 6 of their horror movies available for $6 total. 6 nights, 6 movies, $6. So you get Hereditary, Saint Maud, Witch, Lamb, Midsummer, Green Room. Hereditary was mid. Oh man, I loved Hereditary. I'm watching Hereditary tonight. I don't have the A24 app. Girlfriend does. I loved Hereditary. Loved Hereditary. Top one of my favorite movies. Pretend what never happened. Bunny. You fell asleep in the movie? What? You thought Midsummer was I thought Midsummer was okay. No, I haven't seen Blue Ruin, but someone told me about it today. Hey, Lelio, thank you, thank you. Hereditary was a snooze fest. What? What? Here's how I'm ranking them, because now I've seen all 6 of these movies. I think I'm going Witch number 1. Maybe I'm going Hereditary number 1. Witch number 2. They're close. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't think I'm interested in Tusk. You're curious why I liked Hereditary? I don't know. I'm gonna watch it again tonight. The first time I saw it was like this time last year, but maybe. I mean, I liked the magical elements of it. I liked I don't know. I thought the acting was good. I thought the mother was great in it. I don't know anyone's name. Thank you, Cyberpuff. Me too. Uh, I have not seen the Black Phone. Um. Hmm. Glad Despacito agrees. Yeah, I thought Hereditary was awesome. I don't know. Anyway, Lamb was weird. I don't know what to make of Lamb. It left me very uncomfortable. I have not seen The Lighthouse. I have seen Saint Maud. I liked Saint Maud. Saint Maud felt different though than Hereditary and Green Room and Lamb. I liked Saint Maud. I haven't seen The Lighthouse though. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. What's up, Damo? Yeah, when I said I see all, I didn't mean I see all movies. Highway in the Night. Track 3 on Shut My Eyes. This isn't on Spotify, right? I don't think so. No. Why is it not on Spotify? I don't know. Could be the sample and Shut My Eyes. I just felt kind of weird about. Could be that like I just haven't really uploaded anything to Spotify that was released prior to Spotify. Most likely that. This is a Represent hoodie. Favorite film I've seen in the Criterion Collection? I don't know. There's maybe Wanda or I don't know, Rosemary's Baby. Mulholland Drive. Is that it's Criterion, right? Yeah, that Wanda bunny. Mm-hmm. I love that movie. Repulsion. I loved Repulsion. How did you achieve that awesome rotation shot in the video for I Want to Go Out Tonight? Listen, I can tell you because I came up. I didn't come up with it, but I came up with a solution for that. I think the original plan was some sort of what's the thing on a playground that uh that goes around. What the fuck? What is this called? Merry-go-round. Yes, that. Yes, thank you, thank you. um, the plan was like something like that, but then I don't think we could get in or something. I forget what the deal was. So we just went to a big parking lot and had someone drive a car around me while the person filming it shot it out the passenger side window. And I kind of followed it. That question was submitted by someone from A24. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think the deal with these older things is that I just never got around to uploading them to Spotify because I don't know. I don't know. And I'm sure, see, now there's like room to capitalize on that. Like now I have all this old stuff that's not on Spotify. So maybe there can be like, see, a lot of that stuff, the sound quality is all over the place too. So maybe there's an opportunity to either record a lot of, thanks Noel, record a lot of new vocals over that stuff, or like remaster it so it at least sounds listenable or like uniform, so you don't have to be adjusting the volume from song to song, because I'm sure you have to do that if you're listening to Abercrombie and Me or Passionate Yet or something like that. There's no quality control, like song to song, no mastering, nothing like that. And that makes it, you know, what also makes me hesitant about that stuff too is because I'm someone who always thinks that like what I have coming out is the best thing. I don't want people to see that there's a new release out, someone who's never listened to me, and then they hear it and it's like stuff from 8 years ago that sounds bad, you know? But, you know, maybe in the titling of the album, it can be named in a way, Wicker Face Prince Eternal, the early works, for example. Whatever. Anyway, so Highway in the Night is track 3 off the Shut My Eyes EP. And Tinseltown. Yeah, I don't think it would be that hard, to be honest, to convince them that. Someone asked me who my favorite band to tour was with when I was in Tiger's Jaw. Most enjoyable. I love touring with actually I would say Self Defense Family or End of a Year. I like touring with like older people. I feel like we learned a lot on that, and like there are even things now where I'm like, oh, okay, I get it, you know? Like, now I get why I thought, like, why they acted a certain way, but or something like that. You know, I don't know. So this is Shut My Eyes is a 3-song EP produced by J.A., also known as Cold Heart, potentially. And came out in April of 2015, April 10th, 2015. Shut My Eyes is like the banger single off of it. 12,000 Miles Away is like the weird bridge between Shut My Eyes and Highway in the Night. And then Highway in the Night is the ballad. I feel like I don't have a lot of these ballads, that is, slow songs. At least this slow. Don't have that many piano ballads. So let's just listen to it. Sorry, hold on. This is going to come in very hot, and I don't want it to do that. Let me find a way to adjust the volume here. Okay, here we go.
So
Yes. Okay. That beat is awesome. Malswat is correct. It's a uh, I'll get into the lyrics. Man, that beat is awesome. I don't know how he got the piano to sound so big. There's a lot going on there. I thought about trying to do an acoustic version of this. I don't have any demos or anything like that. What I thought maybe we could do is I can try and do like a piano version of it in Ableton in a couple of minutes, but let's go through the lyrics. There's a couple weird things happening with this. First is that there's like a spoken intro and outro. Sometimes when I do those, especially early, they're just for like earlier Wicca Phase songs. I guess anytime I do it, to be honest. Because there's some on Full Moon Mystery Garden too, where there's like talking parts. Normally they're for texture. I do it in Obsessed too. In the bridge of Obsessed, I do it. It's just for texture. I'll tell you where that comes from. It's what's that? Don't Yell at Me. What's that brand new song? From their first album. Is it oh my god. What song was is it Logan to Government Center? Let me see if I can find it. I'll try and yeah, it's just him saying like check check or whatever. But I love that for whatever reason, like stuff like that. Normally, if I'm like directly influenced by something, it'll be something small like that. So that's what's going on. So it's just like, all right, we'll start recording early. You know, right before I sing, leave the mic on, say whatever words, fill in, you know, give the song the texture that you want it to have. And don't really worry about what you're saying, or just say like stuff, phrases that fit the mood. Yeah, you know, whatever. All right, a lot of this is self-explanatory. The first couple lines are a little weird. Passion on, just sweet. I know. Um. Okay, so what this is is uh the phrase passion on comes up like a million times. It's just like one of those phrases that I like used to death early on, and it's just like one, it's just in just like a spiced up version of passing on, which is more of a common phrase. um could mean whatever you want, right? Doesn't really matter. It's just like mood building shit. Um, and then the next line being J Sweet, I am, comma, I know. So there's not there should be a comma here. Let me here. Oh, you can't read that. um there we go. Hold on. There. Okay. So I typed out these lyrics, so they're right. These are Wiccaphase lyrics, so they are correct. But I probably would have been a little more careful with like the punctuation, just so meaning doesn't get lost. So it should be, you know, J Sweet, comma, I know, being I am, I know. Um, yeah. Again, I'm not really explaining this that well, but it's just sometimes this stuff isn't always for me to explain. These are like typical 2015 Wiccaphase lyrics where they're just like blending a bunch of different stuff, you know? A lot of phrases, a lot of branding. You get some Twin Peaks references. You get some you know, whatever you know, whatever I was into at the time. Phrases that you can kind of just Romeo says big ego phase. It is a lot of that. Um, you know, a lot of this stuff comes from like Cold Heart and uh Cold Heart and like I mean anyone that I would have been working with in 2015 being writing more ego driven lyrics and me just being like, well, I guess that's what you do, right? So I'll do that. And I haven't really done that a ton. So, you know, anytime you see stuff like that, sometimes I feel like it comes off as like out of character a little bit. And then other times I'm like, well, I wrote it, so it's not. It's canon, you know? Pretty simple structure: verse, chorus, verse, chorus, and then like the outro, which is like it's what I want. Da-na-na. I don't even have those lyrics in here, so they were probably ad libbed or freestyled or something. Also, the structure of the verses is like 4-line groups. So like it's cool, it's next. Shadows coming from the west, won't be home near home. Every feeling's real though. With the idea being like it's the effect is like a steamroller kind of, where one just like goes right into the next one. There's like no space between the word though and passion. Like here, you'll hear it somewhere. Passion song, you play me real low passion on. I speak to you in passion song. You play me for all day. I pay you for real low soul for that. I drown in sick and I can't rest. I had you up all night, feeling so bad. Call me back. So it's like, sorry, I was playing that off YouTube so I could adjust the volume. You can't do that on Bandcamp. Yeah. Shadows in the West. Shadows from the West. That's just it's just like MacNed talk that I put into my songs. The stuff could mean whatever you want it to mean. Not again, I always say this, but not everything has a specific meaning. Some of it is just imagery. Some of it speaks to a larger larger atmosphere that I'm trying to build with the song. Yeah, it's like that. But then there's like literal stuff too. Again, I always talk about this. I feel like a fucking broken record. There are some lines that I have no idea what they mean and probably only knew what they meant in the moment. These lines right here. What was I talking about? I have no idea. I probably knew when I released this. Right now, I don't. And I could like come up with the meaning, but me telling you that wouldn't be any more accurate than what your interpretation would be. Does that make sense? It sounds like a cop out. It's not. It's not. It's tricky. It's tricky. See, when Full Moon Mystery Garden comes out, and those lyrics are going to be really fresh in my mind, I'll be able to be like, here's what I'm talking about specifically because I wrote this 2 months ago or something. There also might be things where I'm like, I don't know what I was talking about. For the most part, that won't be the case. I don't know. Like, what questions do you have? Do you have any questions about this? It's fun. I mean, some songs I don't really have a lot to say about. Some songs it's just like fun to listen to them and talk, like try and get back into my headspace then. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat. Am I friends with grief? I don't know. How old was I when I made the song? Probably 24, 25. Back in the day, did I spend more time or less time on songs than I do now? Less. Definitely less. But, well, it's not. I probably spent less time on them. But that's not to say that I spent A newer song might have taken me just as long as it took to write this song, but I feel like maybe up until the past 2 or 3 years, I the it just wasn't as natural. I didn't think about it as much in a bad way. What am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to say is right now, when I hear a beat, the mechanics of it come pretty quickly to me. I understand this is the chorus, this is the verse. Melody comes pretty quickly, and it just becomes a matter of what I want to write about and how I want to say it. And that's the challenge. Do I want to say that, do I want it to be, do I want it to be literal? Do I want it to be metaphorical? Do I want the imagery to be like flowery or something? Or do I want it to be hard and concrete and tangible? That's what I think about now when I write a song. Not so much, back then I was just kind of like, God, I hope I can find a melody. That's a long answer too. I'm sorry, Taylor. What vocal recording setup did I have back then? It was whatever microphone Jonah said that I gave him the other day. I forget. Not an Audio Technica, I don't think. Maybe it was. I forget. Whatever microphone that was, and I recorded in GarageBand, and I would turn up the Sennheiser. That's right. Thank you, Frank. It was either a Sennheiser or an Audio Technica. I had both. Pretty inexpensive microphones. And I would turn up the distortion. I would just use like whatever the default distortion or overdrive is on GarageBand. It's been a while since I used GarageBand. And I would use the built-in thanks, Noel. I saw someone else gift too. And I would also use the built-in auto-tune. And that was pretty much it. No EQing, I'll tell you that much. The distortion was just to get all the ugly EQs out. Thanks, Charlotte. I didn't know what I was doing. And then a bunch of reverb. Reverb, some delay, overdrive, auto-tune. That's what it was. All built-in effects. I've never used BandLab. No. Harmonies, I didn't know how to do them until John taught me. For a while, I was sending John songs, and I'd be like, tell me what the harmonies should be on this, and he would send them back in a voice memo, and then I would record them. Now I'm okay with them. I used Logic for a little bit, yeah. But then I switched over to Ableton. You're good, 142. You're good. Okay. Thanks, Jake. Would I ever collaborate with Ghostman again? Yeah. Do I think Riff Raff would work with me if I gave him enough money? Probably. Sometimes, do I ever smoke or drink for writing or recording? Yeah, sometimes. It's not automatic. It's not an automatic thing, you know. Tiger's Jaw did have a lot of harmonies, but that was always Ben. And if you listen to early Tiger's Jaw, you'll notice that I'm never doing the harmony. It's always Ben. Or Brianna. It's never me doing the harmony. Later, Charmer, I think I do some harmonies, maybe, but rarely. And I had to be coached through those. I couldn't get it through my brain, you know? Let's go to the open forum. This person says, you seem like a very moderate, reasonable person. I'm in no way an alcoholic, but I think I drink too much. How do I keep so moderate? I don't know. I just know that you can't drink too much, so I don't. I know that that's not a helpful answer. I don't know. I try and keep a good schedule. You know, it's tricky. Favorite GCW match? I don't know. Maybe Oni Lorcan, Biff Busick, and John Moxley from that one Bloodsport. Maybe Nick Gage versus Cardona from I don't know. Or wait, no. I'm sorry, not Cardona. Ricky Shane Page. When Gage won the title, I think. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Who won that? Oh, RSP won. Ghost Boy Ghoul says, I'm them, not me, probably a borderline alcoholic and setting certain priorities around a full-time job and a healthy hobby or two that require you to be sober for definitely helps. Yes, I agree with that too. That does help. That does help. You know, also, I'm sure there have been times in my life when I've like drank too much or smoked too much or something, just because I didn't have anything to do or like whatever. But kind of just that's like indicative of something, you know, that just suggests that something is missing or you are unhappy or something. So I don't know. Legend of Ivan says idle hands are the devil's plaything. That is super true. Yeah, I would say Nick Gage versus Ricky Shane Page is up there. Busick versus Moxley, I loved. Probably a lot of stuff from Bloodsport. That like one Lucha 6-man tag. With like Jack Cartwheel and Commander from a couple months ago, I really liked. I don't know if that would be in my top. I liked Moxley versus Barnett. Those are some of my favorite GCW matches. Turns out the person who no one came clean about asking other people for money or trying to trick them into giving them money. So there's nothing like that in the open forum. I'm not trying to keep you guys hanging or anything. It's just not there. What do I write with this pen? It's just like notes. Thorns, we don't play that game. Yeah. I wouldn't even tell you guys who didn't show up for the guest to be a guest the other day. All you have to know is that you know if it's not you. You know if it is you. This is like for just like if I'm working on something and just need to like jot down notes quick, like I have on this sheet of paper, I have like the giveaways from the other day, from the 1 year anniversary. What else do I have? I have for some reason a list of all the merch that I released last week. I don't know why that's there. And then I also have another list of those. And a pizza order. One plain. Half tray plain. Half tray of white with no onions. That's what I write with this pen. Favorite song on Designer Talk 2? I don't know. I'd have to refresh myself with that album. Maybe Chrome Heart Lens. I'm going through the... Maybe that. Maybe WYA. I don't know. This person says, if you are struggling to find a sound for an idea, what do you do? Find a sound for an idea. I don't know if I know what that means. But like, yeah, I don't know. If you mean like a sound, like a keyboard or something. If I'm like trying to make a beat and I like know that I want something, but I can't find the sound, I just try and find something close and then manipulate the hell out of it. Like force it to sound like I'll find something close and then be like, well, this isn't it, but I can get it there. And then I just, EQ or whatever. If you mean lyrics, I just move on generally and then come back to it. What other Patrick Stewart series or films do you like? X-Men. I never watched Star Trek. Let me see. What else was he in that I would have seen? I don't think I've seen much. Then Space Pirate. Okay. How did you mix the vocals on the Secret Boy album? I think Yawns did. Or it might have been Dylan who mixed he's like Dove's friend. I don't who did mix that? Secret Boy. This is where I Google myself. Yeah, Dylan mixed it. And Yawns mastered it. So someone else did that. I forget what else he mixed. I feel like he mixed like some stuff for me and Doves though. Hmm. Favorite X Files episode? I don't know. I like all the mythology ones pretty much. I can't think of like a favorite offhand. I generally like seasons 2 through 4 the most. 2 through 5. Hmm. Sorry. There's like some fuckery in the open forum, and I'm trying to sorry. I just kind of spaced for a second because it's like I've learned to stop just reading stuff. You know what I mean? No, I can't. Anyway, um, hmm, who is hotter, Nikki or Brie Bella? Come on, you guys can do better than this. Come on. What do I think of Horsehead's project? We had our fun. Let me see what's on that. Oh, this one. I like this one. I think Such a Drag is my favorite Horsehead song. One of my favorite Horsehead songs. Love that song. Um, I was gonna play around on Ableton for a second, but I don't think it would be that interesting. um, are there people I hate or that I cannot forgive for whatever reason? How do you deal with it? I'm just quick to I don't really hate people, but I am quick to move on and yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna I don't really forgive that easily. I will say that. I don't really forgive that easily, but I also don't wake up thinking like, ooh, another day of not forgiving someone. you know? Let's see. Where's my grand piano? Let's figure out how to play Highway in the Night. Like that, right? Right? Did I study music in school? No, but I did take piano lessons. But I wasn't great at it. But I did like learn stuff, you know. What are their chords though? I'm gonna play along with it. What is that second chord? Is it even a chord? What is going on with this? It's like might be trickier than I thought. I don't know. Let me listen. It might just be octaves, like this is tricky. I don't know. I feel like I'm so close. I don't know. This is tricky. I'm just gonna layer a bunch of octaves and let's see how it goes. Just figure out the tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not even on the. Put it around 90 and see how that goes. All right, let's try this. What do I think about the Blink-182 reunion? I'm kind of indifferent. Good for them. Not that. So it's like that, right? We're like there. That sounds pretty good. Taylor says they're too old to be making them goofy ass songs. I'll tell you what, I think that new song is not great. No offense if you like it. I might bail on this. You think this is fun? I'm like not really sold on this idea of recreating this song in like 10 minutes, but nope. Hey, thank you. Yes, I did, unrendered. Yes, I did. Something like that. Right? I'm not totally off. I'm going to leave it. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right, AJ. There's definitely a track with a delay on it. This is tricky. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to play over it. We'll see how it goes. Fuck that up. Okay, so now there's notes that are not being played. trying to add some notes, and then so we have like the octave notes, you know what I mean? We have the main notes. But now you need the notes that give it depth, you know, make it more chordal. Normally I would just play the, you know. But I don't know what the chords are. Can't figure it out. So I'm trying to add some more notes, and we'll see. Not those notes. I need to figure these out. Hold on, before I record. Let's play those. Fuck, I stopped it. We're getting there. Almost. One more time. Okay, don't worry about that last note. But we're getting there. I'm just gonna beef up this last one, and then I think I have like a good starting point. I don't know what the plan is with this. Just a fun exercise. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just duplicate this. It's like it just keeps on building, you know. And now let's just add another layer of actually, you know what? Let's like saturate this. Right now it just sounds like a piano. And we want it to sound, oh yeah, I'm sorry. This should have been, sorry, I didn't show you the screen. There. you don't see much. You know what I mean? These are just the notes. And you can kind of see how it gets like, it goes from like single notes here to like more full at the end. But yeah. Let me just add, I'm just going to try and make this sound much bigger than it already does. So we'll add some distortion. Normally I do like saturation, which just gives it like a tape hiss type effect without a lot of hiss. But see, this is without it. And this is with it. And that sounds more like what is actually going on with the song. So if I was to try and create like an acoustic version of like this, or like a version without a beat, or if I wanted to update the vocals or something, I would start there, you know? And then I would add some like reverb or something. But reverb, again, you have to be very careful with reverb because it can sound awful very quickly. Normally I spend a long time trying to find like good natural sounding ones that you don't even know are there. No, I never have, Taylor. And that's it, you know. I'll play around with that and see if anything comes of it. I'll show you. I'm not really sure why I did that. I just felt like playing in Ableton for a little bit. Okay, with that said, I am out of here. I'll be back on Sunday. Maybe in costume? Maybe in a cape. At the very least, I'll be in a cape on Sunday. I have to check with Tom and see if we get trick-or-treaters on Sunday rather than Monday. We'll see how it goes. I will be wearing a cape. Join the Discord. Let's pick a winner. Who's the winner? Oh, yeah, Shameless. That's not a bad idea. Okay. Ready? Who's the winner? Lelio. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna show the world that there's room for more than 2 Vamp Boys. Congratulations, Lelio. There you go. All right. I'll see you guys. Thank you. Thanks for sticking around. I'll find something cool to play us out with. All right. Thanks, Taylor. Bye, guys.
In the dark, I see his face. reach him. He hides like a child. He hides like a child. Puts his finger on the trigger. No constant day. Shoot out the lights. Shoot out the lights. Keep the blind down on the window. Keep the pain on the inside. Just watching the die. Just watching the die. He might laugh, but you won't see him. As he thunders through the night, shoot out the lights. Shoot out the lights. Darkness, the shadows move. In the darkness, the game is real. Real as a gun. Real as a gun. As he watches the lights of the city and moves to the night. Shoot out the light. Shoot out the lights. Shoot out the lights. Shoot out the lights.
Mr. Richard Thompson.